Walaikum assalam. How are you doing today? Let me know how.
Alhamdulillah, I am fine. Please tell me, what does self-discipline really means in daily life?
I'm glad to hear that. So, self discipline in daily life basically means the ability to control your impulses, stay focused on your goals, and consistently make choices that align with your long term objectives, even when it's challenging. It can show up in things like sticking to a routine, managing time effectively, avoiding procrastination, and making healthy choices regularly. It's really about building positive habits and staying consistent over time.
Good. Also, guide me. How is self-discipline different from motivation?
Absolutely. So, motivation is more about that initial spark or drive that pushes you to take action. It can be fleeting and often depends on external factors or emotions. On the other hand, self discipline is more about that consistency and the ability to keep going even when motivation wanes. It's what helps you stay on track and maintain good habits even when you don't feel like it. In short, motivation gets you started while self discipline keeps you going.
Okay, what are some proven strategies to or habits to strengthen my self-discipline in my life?
Great question. A few proven strategies include setting clear and realistic goals, breaking those goals into smaller, manageable tasks, and creating a structured routine. Also, removing distractions and creating an environment that supports your goals is super helpful. Another key habit is to practice mindfulness or self awareness so you can catch yourself when you're drifting off track. And of course, celebrating small wins along the way can keep you motivated and reinforce that discipline.
Okay, what do you understand about this thing is that how important is setting clear goals when developing our discipline? How much is importance?
Setting clear goals is actually crucial because they give you a clear direction and a sense of purpose. When your goals are specific and well defined, it's much easier to create a plan and stay motivated. They also help you measure progress, and that feedback loop is really important for building discipline. Without clear goals, it's easy to lose focus or get sidetracked. So, in essence, clear goals provide that roadmap that makes developing and maintaining self discipline much more manageable.
And what are the big hurdles that affect our self-discipline in life?
Yeah, and there are definitely some common hurdles. One big challenge is procrastination, which can really derail discipline. Another hurdle is a lack of clear goals or direction, which makes it hard to stay on track. Also, a lack of consistency and discipline can come from not having good habits in place or not managing time well. Additionally, external distractions like social media or a noisy environment can definitely get in the way. And sometimes
And how
a lack of
and how we can overcome these things?
absolutely. To overcome procrastination, it helps to break tasks into smaller, more manageable steps and set deadlines for each one. Creating a distraction free environment is also key. For example, using tools that block distracting websites. Building consistency can be achieved by establishing a daily routine and sticking to it as much as possible. To manage time effectively, techniques like the Pomodoro technique can be really helpful. And finally, staying motivated can come from regularly reminding yourself of your long term goals and celebrating those small wins. Over time, these strategies help build and reinforce that self discipline.
What do you understand that? Which one habit I can start today to build self-discipline?
A great habit to start with is simply setting a morning routine. For example, you could wake up at the same time every day and dedicate the first 30 minutes to something positive like exercise, reading, or planning your day. This sets a positive tone and helps build discipline gradually. Over time, you can add more habits, but starting small is often the best way to go.
Okay, now I want to discuss the second point of today. My conversation with you is to be stay focused. How much it is important? What do you think about this?
Absolutely. Staying focused is incredibly important. It really underpins productivity and helps you achieve your goals efficiently. When you're focused, you're able to minimize distractions, reduce mistakes, and produce higher quality work in less time. Plus, it can really boost your motivation and help you build momentum. So, focusing well not only improves your efficiency, but also contributes a lot to long term success.
And what do you understand that stay focusing is important in the field of programming?
In programming, staying focused is absolutely crucial because it helps you write cleaner, more efficient code and solve problems more effectively. When you're focused, you're less likely to get sidetracked by small bugs or distractions, and you can dive deeper into complex problems. It also means you're more productive, reducing the time spent on debugging or reworking code. Ultimately, maintaining focus in programming leads to better quality and more consistent progress.
And what are the main obstructions that kill our focus in any field?
Yeah, definitely. Some of the biggest obstacles to focus include things like constant distractions from notifications, social media, or even emails. Multitasking can also really hurt focus because it splits your attention and reduces productivity. Another big hurdle is mental fatigue or burnout, which makes it harder to concentrate over time. Also, lack of clear goals or poor time management can lead to wandering focus. And sometimes even physical environment like noise or clutter can really impact your ability to stay focused. So it's all about
Okay, there are many fields which takes a lot of time. That how we can stay focused for a longer period in some specific tasks.
absolutely. Staying focused for extended periods can be challenging, but there are definitely strategies that help. One effective method is the Pomodoro technique, where you work in focus intervals, typically 25 minutes, followed by a short break. This helps maintain concentration and prevents burnout. Another approach is to break large tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks so it feels less overwhelming. Also, creating a dedicated workspace free from distractions can make a big difference. And of course, regular breaks and staying hydrated, getting enough sleep, and maintaining a healthy lifestyle all contribute to longer
As
periods of focus.
as we perform multiple tasks in our routine and we do the time management, how these things affect our to be focusing on a task.
That's a great point. When we juggle multiple tasks, it can definitely lead to divided attention and reduced focus. Multitasking often causes a sort of cognitive switching costs where your brain has to constantly shift gears, and that can make you less efficient and more prone to errors. Good time management helps by prioritizing tasks and setting aside dedicated blocks of time for specific activities. That way, you minimize the constant switching and allow your mind to dive deeper into each task. Over time, this improves both focus and productivity.
Today we are in a training session of Rehan College. Daily we start the session with a meditation. How meditation improve our focus?
That sounds wonderful. Meditation can really enhance focus by training your mind to stay present and reduce mental clutter. Over time, regular meditation helps increase your attention span and improves your ability to concentrate for longer periods. It also helps reduce stress and anxiety, which can be big barriers to staying focused. Plus, meditation cultivates a sense of mindfulness, making it easier to bring your attention back whenever you're.
Another important thing that how can I measure my progress in stay focusing in a task or in a session? How much I am focused? How can I measure this?
That's a great question. One way to measure your focus is by using time tracking tools or productivity apps that break down how much time you spend on specific tasks. Another approach is to set specific goals and then reflect afterward on how well you stayed on track. You can also keep a focus journal to note when you get distracted and what caused it, helping you identify patterns. Another useful method is periodic self assessments